we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the world that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works. Also, much love to those who purchased the 3 Kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. And then also those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And as I'm speaking right now, Bitcoin has hit 66,000. And like I've stated time and time again, guys, yes, we're going to move up. But the fact is that the Fed is going to short this baby down. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about the indicators. We have volume, we have Tether, and we have USDC. Now, we have the Chamber of Commerce urges Washington not to overregulate stablecoins. As we know, the Fed does what? Manipulate the market, crypto market, through the actual stablecoins. And then we also have Hindenburg Research has offered a $1 million bounty for information about Tether's reserves. Now, guys, we know they don't need a bounty to do this. They already know. We know the New York Attorney General has already investigated, said all the illegal activity that they saw, but they did nothing. The reason why, because we know who's controlling Tether, and that's right, the central banks. And we know they're going to get rid of it in time to bring in USDC as a top stablecoin. The government has already used it several times. You know, I've been over that. Now, do not forget about the Fed, guys. Yes, they're manipulating yields. We also have November 2nd and 3rd where they're going to let us know how they're going to taper. But the fact is, we know why we're getting this boom. We saw them front run. Bitcoin dropped all the way down to 29,000, moved all the way up to 66,000. Bitcoin futures. We know our Bitcoin futures wasn't even talked about until Gary Gensler brought it about. And then all of a sudden, it's bam, it's right here. We didn't have to wait a year, 2 years. It's right here. That's the reason why, because it was all part of the plan, guys. They have to keep this casino going. We know the Fed does what? Take your money. They don't come out and say it, but that's what they do. They take your money because they know people want to gamble. And that's all futures is gambling on the price movement. Now, we also have Grayscale, guys, keep moving up. We know they're going to keep moving up. And then next week, going into CME, they normally start the sale. We're going to see if they do the same exact thing. Plus, we have in Europe, they have in Bitcoin-like ETFs, and not physically backed ETFs, but Bitcoin correlated ETFs. Now, also, guys, we had Bounce and ARPA chain surge over 25% before pulling back after the Coinbase Pro listing. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, guys, we have CBOE acquires IrisX. And, guys, we know when it comes to derivative trading, futures trading, we know that the actual big banks are going to swallow up these smaller crypto companies. I've said it time and time again. The tech boom gave us the blueprint, and they're doing the same exact thing in crypto. Yes, we're going to see these smaller private companies get swallowed up by the big companies because the only thing they want to do is take that technology and to integrate it with what they have. And we know if you're a smaller private company, you can't compete with the bigger companies. And if they're coming with billions, 99% of people are going to say, yes, I'll sell you this technology. Remember, technology is wonderful. It just depends on what hands is in, good or evil. Now we have Coinbase announces multi-year partnership with NBA and WNBA. And guys, we know how the New World Order works. They use sports, TV to push their agenda. And the fact is, the masses are going to move over. The same way the same financial system that we have right now. The masses have no clue of how it works. They are just a mouse in a trap, debt. So the fact is that when it comes to cryptos, they don't care. They have no clue. And the New World Order is building a whole economy right in front of them. And by the time they wake up, it'll be too late. The robots, algorithms, and drones for the fourth industrial revolution will already be here. Now we have MDT introduces blockchain oracle to accelerate DeFi adoption. That's MeFi. Basically increases the interoperability between financial markets such as the NASDAQ and DeFi. And guys, we know how important interoperability will be for these chains. We know they want everything seamless for the masses. Now we have Solus protocol provides coverage policies for Aave, Compound, and Uniswap. So basically, it's a DeFi insurance. And guys, we're seeing crypto come into a full circle. The same exact system that we have in a legacy is just being tokenized and put on blockchain. And lastly, guys, we have Gemini Mariah Carey is about to empower the people through education about Bitcoin. And she buys a little Bitcoin herself. And like I stated, guys, with the New World Order, what do? They go get their puppets, actors, actresses, musicians, athletes to move their agenda. And it works every single time. The Hegelian dialectic, problem, reaction, solution. These are proven methods to move society where they need it to go. Because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, BitChute, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks, you have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, got their own stocks to see where the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tanya save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tanya save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.